from Capricorn Technology. Archons, will be waiting for 2 minutes for people to. There's people are still joining in. Meanwhile, I'll just give you a briefing about what exactly we will be doing with this first series of webinar. This is the first series that I will be starting for a webinar. There would be various other topics that would be covering up in due course coming in. We will, for now, I started with Maya 2025 modeling section because in past, as my career, my career started with modeling, lighting, and texturing only. I used to be a modeler, so this is one of those topics that I would like to explore and share my experience with you guys, like how things were have changed in Maya in the due course. Uh, Same way, we will be actually continuing with more such kind of a topics about Maya 2025 and some revision about the past versions also, so that people who haven't explored that particular tool, I would encourage them to explore that particular tools also. Now, as far as Maya 2025 is concerned, I'll just share my PPT, just giving me a share of the screen. Just one sec. I hope I am there. Yeah, of course. And this is my small PPT. Now, this is a small PPT that I would like to share with you guys regarding Maya 2025. It got released by most probably by this March, and it is still shipping in. 2025 is actually a part of Autodesk. This is a small tutorial that our uh, partners, our users across the globe have actually made in Maya. Just a sec. I think the sound is missing. I'll just one thing. I'll share it again with share sound. Yeah, would be better. Yeah, just a sec. Well, these are some of the amazing work that our clients across the globe have created. Many of these have been made in Maya, and the complex things that the artists are able to achieve is through the tools that are available within these softwares. Media and entertainment collection is the overall package that we actually portray in with where Maya, Max, Arnold, Motion Builder, and Mudbox are a part of it. Maya and Max are like one of the hero products of our collection, widely used over the globe for their amazing work and amazing tools that they are offered. And of course, within them, you can actually render it through Arnold. And if you are actually enthusiast about digital sculpting, Mudbox is one of the tools that are available. And if you are into motion capturing and make sure that your motion capturing data is processed properly through the motion capturing equipment and then into Maya and Max, Motion Builder is the tool for that. Uh, and you also get something known as Recap Pro and some rendering credits, where you can actually have something like point cloud technology, which is a part of it. Let's do the sound over here. As you can see, the point cloud technology is now being scanned. In entire scenario has been scanned and then bring it to softwares like Maya and Max. So that's the idea of Recap Pro, and also through your images. If you have make sure that you have made that image or captured that particular object in a complete 360-degree angle with the entire camera and everything, and all those data are there within your images, then Recap Pro can convert it into a 3D mesh. That's the idea of getting Recap Pro a part of media and entertainment collection. Now, beginning with today's topic. Today's topic is all about modeling. And modeling is something I won't lie to you that modeling over the time within Maya have actually kind of improvised and made it more available to the users to create their own complex models. See, the idea of improvising such kind of a modeling tool is to make sure that you get your complex model at a very minimum time and at minimum cost, right? That's the idea behind it, because time is money over here. So it may the whatever work that you are actually seeing over here, these are the things that are possible now in Maya. And how is it possible that I'll be showcasing you about it? Some of the smart extrude tools are really intuitive, and you will be actually uh, uh, getting to create certain things which were kind of hassle in the past due to their complex workflow or something like that, now made it very easy within this version of Maya 2025. 2025 also comes with bevel filter, attribute, and Boolean interaction. I'll show these things one by one within Maya software, because frankly speaking, this is more of giving you tips and tricks about what exactly is available within Maya. And Maya would be helpful for you to make your complex models. That's the idea of doing it. So without further ado, if I actually come down to Maya. Now, this is Maya 2025, which is currently being packaged all over. I'll just showcase some of my work that I did with 2025 over the month. You can say that as and when I actually get time. This is one work that I actually made in Maya 2025. As you can see, this is a complex looking gun that you can actually make for. I'm a bit of a game freak, or you can say like a gaming guy. So I actually kind of make a very funky looking a game gun sort of a look that I did, inspired from. To be very frank, I inspired it from Star Wars, because I'm a big fan of Star Wars. So this is kind of a sniper or sort of a gun that is hybrided with a machine gun. That's something that I cooked up in my mind, and I made it over here. Now, if you see within this model, there are various other complex things that are within placed over here, like these, like these and these, right? So how I made this, if I want to make something like this, especially like this is a quick revision of people who don't know about this tool, which was available in 2024. I'll just give you an example. So for instance, say suppose if you have a simple curve, we just made a simple curve. As you can see, I'll just make it within um, here, right? Like this. I'll make it like this, or I'll make it like this, yeah. Something like this. Okay, so this is a curve that is available within Maya. Now, earlier, if you have to do a surface over this curve, it was a kind of a hassle job because you have to make another curve over here and then go into surface and do an extrude and all those things. So those days are gone now. So if you haven't checked this tool, please, I would encourage you to go ahead and check this tool. This is Sweep Mesh. Now in sweep mesh, if you can see, you can actually make a mesh out of that particular curve altogether. You can give this one sides. I'll just make sure you are getting like this. I'll just make a bit of a size over here, right? You can increase this. You can actually make a bit of a precision so that it would be more precise or reduced as per your will. Now, I don't want to create a pipe. I will be making a belt. I wanted to make a simple like something like a belt. So you have a different profiles here, and you can create your own custom profile also. Okay, so it's up to you, whatever you want to create. Now, of course, you have to create a curve, and that would be added it as a custom object. That's the idea behind. Okay, but for now, I'm happy with what I'm getting over here. I'll just reduce the scaling, and yeah, this is something like a belt sort of look that I can create. If I want to create a thicker belt, I can create a thicker belt, right? So such a complex model and modeling can be done very well within Maya with the help of Sweep tool. Now, this was available in 2024. I just wanted to have a quick revise of this tool. Now, when it comes to 2025, what's new around it? Now, if you actually go around and create a simple cylinder, that's why I placed a simple example in front of you that how these things can be achieved now. So if you want to do a bit of a extrude in this one, of course, we all know that we can actually come into your faces and press Control E for the extrude. Those were the days, of course. Those were the days that you can actually opt for when we used to do that. But now within Maya, what you can do here is say, suppose if you have a simple face over here, I have activated the symmetry here within my modeling tool. Okay. Now, within this modeling tool, say suppose if I want to create a simple extrude, I have to just simply press Shift and drag it. Yeah. Now, people who have known in, I mean, other software like Max, this was available in Max. I agree. Okay. This was there in Max 2024. Now they have brought it into Maya, but in a much more improved way. I thought, okay, this was already there in Max. Now they have brought in. Those were the same object perspective of me like anybody else, like, oh, this was there and why they have now they have also included in my big deal. No, they have actually improved a lot. Why I'm saying is because, say suppose if you want to do a bit of a smart extrude, come into your edit mesh over here and click on smart extrude, right? This is the long cut. I usually show the long cut first itself so that people who want to do a shortcut or place a hotkey, they can do it on their will. So I personally make sure that people at least see where it is originally available, and from here you can take it wherever you want to. So if you are using a smart extrude and drag it over here, and this has been boolean. Okay, right? And say suppose if you want to give again a smart extrude, I'll just make it smaller and again G, drag it. So such kind of a complex model can be easily been made with the help of this smart extrude. That's the idea. And at the same time, I personally saw certain things that really made it amazed me in one way. Let's make it in a very simple cube. And if I increased the cube segments here by this much, right? And say, suppose if I used this particular face, used my smart extrude, okay, I can place it anywhere I want. That means just for now, I'll just switch off my symmetry over here. And let's not, just a sec. Off. Yeah. Okay, G, get, mesh, extrude. What it can do here is, if you clicked on this smart extrude, you can not only make sure that you are doing something like a complex cut here, but at the same time, you can shift it wherever you want. That means like this. Right? Okay. So this is something that if I did a comparison with Max, I didn't got that in Max. It is there in Maya now. Okay. Maybe I may be wrong. Maybe someone from the audience can prove it. No, we can also do it, right? But that's a different argument altogether. I couldn't get it, but I can get it in Maya now. Something like this. Okay. So say if you can click here like this. So you can see it still records with the base of that history. So if anybody is an X-Men fan, here's your X. I'm just kidding over here. So such complex models can be actually be possible, and you can play along with it as you want to. I mean, I really personally loved the way the things were working in here. Say if I clicked here and give this one an extrude, this was that was there available. Okay. And at the same, oh, sorry, I think it was been selected here. Yes, 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 I think so. Yeah. G. Yeah. Okay. Just simply creating here and whatever way you want to, just make it symmetrical and asymmetrical if you want to. I'll just make it. Yeah. Yes, of course. G, extrude, and jump that way. Okay, so it is excellent when it comes to creating hard surface modeling. So if you're into a hard surface modeling, this is a tool that you can offer. I mean, earlier days, if you want to create something like a hard surface model, we really used to struggle a lot within Maya. I won't lie to you. I have to create additional cuts and everything. Based on that, if you, there is also a really good improvement that Maya has come up. Say suppose if you want to have a bit of a bevel here. Now, earlier when we used to do a bevel, all right, okay, this is a bevel that you used to get. Just a sec. I'll make it in a different way. Yeah, this one, object. So if I did a bevel, why is that happening like this? Bevel, yeah, there. Of course. So if I did a bevel over here, this is the bevel that you used to get. Yeah, agree, no problem. But the problem here is that if say suppose I don't want this bevel to be on overall surface, I just want it on a simple edge. Agree, no doubt. But sometimes that kind of an edge is not selectable, or you can say it is difficult to select in certain areas. I just want the border that has to be beveled. If I want to do that, I have applied the bevel already here. Press on Control A, come into his history. You get something known as hard surface edges. Okay. Now, actually, it's funny. It's not happening here lively. I'll make it in a different way. Just a second. I'm sorry. This didn't work. Let me just make it in here by giving and radius cap. Yeah. Okay. So suppose if it is like this, come in here. Yeah, right. And simply give this one an extrude by pressing shift. Okay, right. So if I clicked on bevel, it will be creating a bevel on overall edges, right? But say suppose if I clicked on here in bevel and I just want it on my hard surfaces, then it would be only on my hard surface. Can you see this? Okay. Without this, it is applied all over. But if you are clicking on hard surface edge, it would be only on its border. Excellent tool to create a hard surface model. Of course, I didn't apply major segments to this one. That's why it was looking a bit weird. But say suppose if I added more segments, okay, and give this one a surface, run over here, shift this, and give this one this one. Okay, so say suppose if I give this one a bevel and with a hard surface edge, it gives me like this. Okay, and simply increase the segments. So once you are finished with your model, and if you don't want to smooth it, because frankly speaking, if you created a smooth preview or smooth surface altogether, many times the curve or the border get compromised. Many times it happens, and also the segments are getting increased. You're making your file more heavy. Okay, so I don't want that. I just simply want it on my edges. Of course, you can still do it by just simply clicking on edges and clear and giving it a bevel. But rather than even not even if you don't want to even select those edges, because this is a simple model. There are some complex models that you make and you are not able to select that particular border. Come into your bevel, click on the hard edges, and it will be creating a bevel for you. And this bevel is not just available for this, but 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 also available for Boolean. That means, say, suppose if you have a simple cylinder here, okay, and I'll make a simple segments here. Just a sec. Make it 90, right? Now, I don't know how many people have checked the new Boolean that is available with Maya these days, because in Maya 2024, there was some amazing tool when it comes to amazing feature that were available in Boolean, the new Boolean that is available in Maya. Okay, so I'll just reduce it here. Yeah, something like this. Shift-D and give it this one there, right? So suppose if I have some a Boolean like this, right? And if I clicked here, was the surface, then these things, right? Thing over here, come into your model tool, click on the Boolean, and you are creating the difference kind of a work over here. Just a sec. I'll just increase this segment so that it looks good. Yes. Okay. Ding, ding, and over here. Give this one a Boolean. Select, yeah, Boolean over here, right? So this Boolean is like if anybody wants to create just giving a revision over here, you can always have an interactive Boolean here. You can duplicate this one and add up as many Booleans as you want, no problem at all. But in Boolean now, say suppose if I clicked on, I don't know, make it a union over here, rather than a difference A, B, okay? And this is one single object. But if I clicked on bevel and applied a bevel on this one, it is actually getting beveled on my surface, on my edges over here. Okay, I can increase it, decrease it, increase the fraction. Okay, giving it a nice smooth look. And not only this, if you have your history right, you can make it interactive. No problem at all. Totally interactive, totally intuitive, no problem. Okay, of course, as the surface, if you are actually giving a major shift to the surface, the Boolean would be calculating the bevel accordingly. Okay, so just keep that thing in mind. If you are actually using, using Boolean, make sure that you know what you're doing. Okay, and then you actually apply Boolean. So accordingly, you will be getting an intuitive work. Of course, this could be more smooth if I'm playing with more segments. I'm just applying it a very low rates over here. But my point over here is that you can make it very smooth and nice looking hard surface look so that you want so that it would be used for your like a robotic look or whatever way you want to. Earlier, in I do remember, say suppose if I want to do something like this in my older versions, yes, it was a bit difficult to do such kind of a work. It used to take, I mean, at least an hour or something like that to make sure that I'm getting the Boolean right, make sure the segments are getting properly done, and all those things. Those things were there on in the earlier days. I do agree that many people were getting frustrated. Are yaar modeling mein ye nahi ho raha, wo nahi ho raha. And you know those were the mumbles that you used to get. Are yaar, I want to do this, I want to do that, but I don't know if my eyes can do this or not. Of course, the tools are available. It depends upon the artist caliber also that how we can pull the certain things off. But if you want to reduce that particular amount and make sure that you are getting a quicker result, these tools would be highly helpful for you. I would encourage you to do check out these tools, right? So these were the some of the updates and few things that I would be actually making again a bit of a revision. If you are into organic modeling, I want to do this. Suppose if you are into organic modeling, uh, this is one thing that people in the industry are. I don't know if I'm just giving an example revision over here. Maybe you have come across this tool in your career before, but I'm just giving a revision so that you can get to know what these tools are capable to do like this. It's taking a bit of a time. But surprise, this is not so heavy. Still, it is getting this thing. Maybe because of some things. Yeah. Apologize. So of course. So the new things that are actually now available in Maya 2025. Meanwhile, this thing is getting loaded. I'll just show you. The future things that we will be actually seeing is into bevel and rigging and character also. I will be actually throwing up some topics online in LinkedIn. Few of the topics would be listed. What I would encourage you to please follow us on LinkedIn. Within that LinkedIn, you will be getting a bit of a poll question where what would be the future topics that you would like us to cover? We will be happy to address all of these topics and some of the topics that we will be actually portraying. Some sessions are will be there on animation. Motion trailing updates are available now in Maya 2025 for dual motion things also. Dope sheet has been improved and made it more user friendly and color coded. That's the something that they have Maya has come across. And in graph editor, of course, the few of the things were there in 2024, but now the hotkeys are available so that you can actually make sure that you are getting flattened work. You can actually get this hotkey smoothed out. You can get this graph editor and your keys getting smoothed out, make it linear. All these sculpt sort of a look are there in graph editor these days. I would highly recommend you please do check it out and see how the animation part also has been done. We'll be actually creating, we will be actually making more webinars based on these topics in future. We're going in depth about how these things are helpful, and make sure that the animators are getting a full benefit about these things, right? And of course, I'll be taking a topic on look Dev, making industry aware about how these look Dev are helpful for you if you are working on on very heavy projects, and make sure that all of your information are getting transferred from um, one project to another, or one file to another, in a very smooth and flawless way. Okay, that's what look Dev is all about. Let me see if my file has been loaded. Sorry that this thing happened. So sorry. It's taking a bit of a time. Sorry. So, what I was saying, let's just make sure that if I can get this. The file was not that heavy. I'm so sorry about that. Some technical difficulty. Oh, it happened? Oh, okay. Sorry. So we are back here. So this is a bit of a scan model that we have, okay, with a lot of polygons which has been scanned, and of course this is not something that can be animated, or can be used as a character or something like that. Now, in I don't know if how many people have checked this particular tool that I'm about to show you. It is something which is there in Maya for quite some time, but people have not explored. That's why I wanted to highlight this part. If you want to retopologize this entire thing, of course, there is a tool within Maya where you can do a retopolization, like something like this. Okay. So suppose if I want to do a retropo, just a sec. No, not this. Mm-mm. Yeah. So say suppose if you want to retopolarize that, this, I had already done this on my ear, and if I want to do this, within Maya, you have something known as retropolarize, right? I'm actually reducing the segments here, which would be there only for 1,000. Yeah, that's good enough. I'm ignoring this and giving a bit of a second, and voila, it is getting retopologized. Of course, this is there, but it is available. I mean, let's be honest, this is only there for certain objects or certain things. All right. If I want to do an entire retopolization of this one, I had already done that. I'll just show you what it looks like, so that we can actually save some time. It looks like this. Where is it? Yeah. Yeah. No. Uh, okay. Got deleted, I suppose. Okay. Well, actually, we want something like this to happen. It got deleted. I'm so sorry. That's why it took this thing. I'm so sorry for this. Uh, uh, if I did a bit of a retropolization of this one, it would be actually making this entire thing quadrangle and everything, but it won't be animatable still, right? So say suppose if I want to do a manual retropolization, so how am I supposed to do that? So in order to do a manual retropolization, I would encourage you to get into this tool, Quadro. Okay. I don't know if I'm just giving a revision of this one, that maybe people have used it or not. It is just a simple revision that I would be actually doing it. I'll just make sure this is alive. Okay. And if I clicked on Quadro, what it does here is it will be creating polygons on top of your scan model, something like this. And of course, this is a bit of a time consuming. I mean, if you want to do this entire this thing, it would be taking at least half an hour. Maybe it depends upon the modeler's capabilities. That's why I have already made it for you. Yeah, this is what I had made it for you guys, right? This entire thing has been retopologized and made it animatable, all right, because of this uh, uh, quad draw and live, which is available within Maya. Okay, so I just wanted to give a bit of a revision on this part. So suppose anybody who have not seen this in past, I would encourage you guys to please go and check this thing out. Okay, so how the pipeline works here is like people either scan the entire face in 3D scanner or make something within digital sculpting softwares like Mudbox or ZBrush and bring it into Maya, and they want to make sure that the entire the so-called character is made animatable and use it for the further process. So retopolization is something which people do a lot either with manually or by using retopologize tool over here, which is much more faster now in Maya and very creatively used by people across the globe over here. Right? So this is something that you can look into it. Now, further moving on further, within Maya 2025, they have actually brought up the bonus tool too. What I'm trying to say here is that if you come into your Windows setting and preferences plugin manager, and if you clicked on bonus, I've already loaded this one, and this is the bonus tool that you can look at. Now, of course, this bonus tool is for various other purposes. One is for modeling, UV editing, rigging, animation, FX, and rendering. But I'll focus on modeling today and specifically on speed cut. Now, I don't know how many people have seen it, but I'll show you what exactly this can do. If you have a simple I mean, you can build up a layer here. I mean, like either a cube, a, a cylinder, right, or a sphere, up to you. So say suppose if you want to add this thing as your layer in speed cut, you can do so. So in order to do a speed cut, just click over here and you get this panel here. Okay. You have to set a mesh within this layer. So if I click on this cube, click on this set, and it has been set it in one way. Okay. And you are getting an additional layer too. You can change the layer color or whatever way you want to use it, you can use it, right? If you want to add this one, click here and a sphere has been added. And if you want to click this one, you can click here and the sphere has been added. Okay. Now, what is the use of it? You can actually make, hide whatever way you want to. If you want just the cube to appear, you can appear a cube. Okay. One thing. Second thing, say suppose if I clicked on this draw. Now, there are some presets available here. Sorry. There are some presets available here. If I clicked on this first one, this is a preset which you can opt for. Like a simple cube has been made with the Boolean. So no need of making a Boolean again and again. And you can use a simple cube. So if you are using these standard objects and you want to create a complex object out of this one, you can do so. Okay. And add, I just made it. Click over here and clicked on selected. Yeah. Okay. And get like this, something like this. Okay. Like this. And you can also have a symmetry. So this is an X1 or something like this. You can use a symmetry here. Okay. Also, say if you want to like reduce the cage or use for a different purpose, you can do that. And at the same time, yeah, like this. So you can use it for a symmetrical purposes. And of course, you can have a different object here. You can use this. And I'll just make it a wire way so that you can see how the topology is also working, right? And I'll make it like an alignment or a pattern, make it a radial, and make it two, or something like an alignment. Is it? Where's the pattern? Yeah. Oh, of course. Had to select the right. So you can do a lot of things with it and make a complex model as per your wish. This is speed car. Okay. But of course, these things can be achieved with Boolean also. I'm not saying that this is not something that you cannot do it with Boolean. Of course, it is interactive. The new Boolean tool is also available with these features. Agree. But one thing that actually caught my eye and what I found it really interesting here is, say, if you can draw just over here, come into your live draw over here, right? Okay. Now, it's up to you what angle you want. I want this angle, and I clicked on camera so that it would be creating a grid for me. Can you see this? Right? So I wanted to create a design here, right? And make sure you are coming into my draw curve. I'm making it linear because I want to have one single linear curve, not a cubic one. Okay. Click here. Okay. And come into its enter, make it a block so that it is a block over here. Okay. And simply click on select it. Uh, it does create it, but I suppose it's because I had already created these things. I'm not getting a Boolean here. I'll create it again. Just one second. So sorry, it didn't give me the result that I wanted over here. I'll make it fresh. Okay. Give it segments here. Click and give this one set. Right. Come into my draw curve. Of course, create a camera, draw curve, and custom made model. Make it blocked and click on selected. As you can see, it gives me a Boolean right away. And not just Boolean. I mean, not just Boolean. Say, suppose if I want the edges over here to be get beveled. It can give me a bevel. So no need of making the cube or earlier itself. I mean, like you can reduce the beveling here or increase the beveling here, whatever way you want to. Make sure it is symmetrical, x-axis, or actually, yeah. Yeah. And say suppose if you are happy with this one, okay, I'm very much happy with what above work that I have actually got. Just simply click on finalize and you have your model ready. So to create complex models, now you get these bonus tools also available within Maya. Earlier, these things were something you had to download it and then you have to use it, install it within Maya. Okay. Now it is also available within the plugin manager of Maya. And I would encourage you to please have a look on this speed cut, so that it would be if you are looking for something which is complex modeling, and a custom made modeling, designing a pillars, okay, which you used to do it with a Boolean tool. Of course, the Boolean tool can also do something like this, but you and me, we both know that when it comes to curves, Maya works in a certain way, and not everybody is happy with that particular curve part. So you are actually cutting that particular time, come into your speed cut, draw whatever way you want to, and just simply create a boolean. Okay. Right. So these are the some of the work that I wanted to showcase within modeling right now. We will be actually, as I mentioned, in our forthcoming webinars, we'll be actually doing a lot of topics, like animation is one of those. But at the same time, I will be actually covering certain things in Max. I want to actually showcase certain things about how Max can be also useful for your modeling and rendering part. Okay. We will be taking some exclusive webinar on the rendering of Arnold. And at the same time, we'll try to invite certain industry professionals within our webinar, so that they can showcase their work. Also, they can take some specific topic which they are expert in. Okay, so of course, stay tuned with us. Do follow us in LinkedIn. We will be just I'll show you share my contact details. Yeah. You can always write us on my email address, jignesh.mistry. This is my contact number if you ever want to contact with us, and follow us on LinkedIn, Capricorn Media and Entertainment Solution, or just simply on Capricorn. We will be sharing this particular webinar also as a recording on our website. I had taken certain some sessions earlier on hair, animation, on Maya 2024 features. Do check out those lists on our website, and stay connected with us. If anybody has any questions for today's uh, webinar, I'm open for that. We are. Please do write on Q&A. Is there anything? Okay. I just got a request. Can you play the showreel again? If anybody wants to see that showreel, I'll just show you again. Right. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I hope you like that show reel again. I played, and of course, we will be as I mentioned. This is not the end. We are just starting up. We are just warming up for some of the topics that you will be seeing from us in future. Uh, One of the thing, stay tuned on your mails, on your WhatsApp, or whoever has actually joined this webinar today. I'm really deeply thankful for you guys that you can share, that you can actually spend some time to attend this webinar. Again, I'm actually getting one more thing. Will we see more? Yeah. Okay, I'm getting one question. Will there be more seminar regarding Maya modeling tips and tricks, beginners or intermediate in upcoming time? See, if you want it for some beginners or upcoming time, do write me. I'll share certain links with you where you can follow that particular steps and you can get a hang of it. If you are actually looking for something very specific topic like how to make a model an organic modeling or something into digital sculpting, yeah, we can look into that. I mean, some connection between Mudbox and Maya or some Mudbox and 3ds Max, I can actually, we can think, definitely think about that particular topic, of course. Um, Anybody else have any questions? No? Okay, okay then. Thank you very much for attending this webinar. And stay tuned. We will be actually sharing more such kind of webinars and some industry experts' opinion also on their current projects. They will be actually showcasing some of the current projects. We'll try to bring up if they can spare some time with us and showcase their amazing work within Maya, how they achieved it, and you will be getting a lot to know, learn a lot to know about how people in the industry work within Maya and what they can achieve for their projects. Okay, so with that note, thank you very much again. We will signing off.